Hey all, Cohen here. So just wanted to give a quick update. This will be part of a bigger video that will be posted. You'll see this at the end of the month. So I'm just going to put clips together for the remaining 2 weeks of my recovery to equal out a month so that I can give everybody a good idea of what like Hysto recovery is like. So pretty much, I guess this clip is just talking about being 2 weeks post-op. Um, feel pretty good. Pain's been like nothing pretty much. This past weekend I did have a little bit of back pain and stomach pain, but this weekend was pretty busy. My uncle passed away on Tuesday of this past week, so we were up north for his funeral, and it's about a 5 hour drive up, so I was about just a day or so over a week post op, and I ended up driving myself 5 hours up north and 5 hours home. So that was actually pretty easy. I had a pretty easy time driving, so I did take myself out on the Saturday after my surgery and the Sunday after my surgery because I had to go to the store to pick some stuff up. And even just driving around the corner didn't sit well with me, so I was really worried about it. But by the time that I had to drive like that 5 hour drive, it was fine. It didn't bother me at all. One thing I did do was in my car, I have one of those shoulder pads that go over your seatbelt. And so for the ride up and the ride back, what I ended up doing was taking that off of this part of my seatbelt and putting it around the waist part because that added some padding that for sitting in the car for 5 hours, it didn't put as much pressure on because even though the incisions have pretty much completely healed, almost, it's one of those things where it's like there's still a lot of stuff that was taken out inside, so you can't just go gung ho just because everything looks okay on the outside. But yeah, Saturday night, I think it was, or no, sorry, Friday night, I felt a little bit worn out, but that was just because Thursday we had the visitations and stuff and the funeral, so it was pretty long end of the week slash weekend, so I don't really have too much to say because, like I said, the weekend and the end of the week was pretty busy. So, yeah, but as far as recovery goes, I stopped taking my pain pills. Um, like after a week post-op, I don't think I was taking them anymore. And the only time I took one was when I was up north, and it was on the Thursday because my back was hurting me from everything going on and just recovery and having driven the day before. So it wasn't too bad. The pain level was like 3 out of 10, but like, you know, what else? What else? I honestly don't think there's anything else, to be honest. Still, I'm not supposed to lift stuff. I lifted my backpack that I packed for myself out of the car. It was like 10 pounds, so it's not really that big of a deal. Um, yeah, to be honest, it's pretty much back to normal. It's just there's still a little bit of like tenderness that you can feel inside that is there, but from the outside, everything appears to be fantastic. So I'm going to leave that video at that, but I will do a quick show. So let's see if I can find them. So that one right there, that little one, that's one of the incisions. That's pretty much healed up. And then that's the other one, and that one's pretty much healed up. And then, can you see it? That one right there, that's the third one. And then if you can see in my belly button, you can see this little scab right here. That's the biggest incision that I have, but it's also right in my belly button, so whatevs. But yeah, so pretty much 2 weeks post-op, that's what my incisions look like. pretty much almost everything's back to normal. Obviously, no working out. If I was working a regular desk job, I'd be back at work. Um, if you do more strenuous work, I would recommend taking another week off to equal 3 weeks off, or even doing the 4 weeks, just because you don't want to screw anything up. Because there was a lot done. Doesn't seem like it, but to be honest, there was a lot done. So I think I'll leave that here. I'll talk to you guys at my 3 week post op, and then I'll do another clip at my 4 week slash 1 month post op, and I'll upload it all at once. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Hey all. So just another quick video. This is gonna be part of the larger video of clips. So last week when I started this video, it was 2 weeks post op, and it is now 3 weeks post-op as of today. So you can't see too much. I have one little one right there, right there. There's one somewhere, oh, right there. And then you can see my belly button. It's still a little red, but it's pretty much all healed up, so it's not doing too bad. There is a little stitch in there though. They used one that doesn't really dissolve. It's I guess that's the main area where they were working on everything, so it's the biggest one, and it'll go away. It's gone away pretty well, so it looks good. Not too, no swelling really, not bloated too much anymore. A little bit of like discomfort maybe, not too much, just like the odd time it's like you feel a little bit of cramping, but it's not terrible. I'm not taking any pain meds. I pretty much finished those the first week, and now I'm just waiting to be able to work out again. So roughly the 4 to 6 week mark is when I'll be able to do that. I haven't noticed any or much weight gain, so even though I've eaten like a pig in the last 3 weeks, I haven't noticed that. My muscle definition has gone down a little bit since I haven't been able to work out, and I don't think there's too much else. There is one thing that I wanted to mention, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who notices it, but when you're walking downstairs, or you go off, like say you're walking on the street and you go off the curb, and that just small level kind of thing, I noticed that sometimes when I'm walking, I end up feeling like off balance. I was at my parents' house today, and they have more stairs than I do. I only have maybe 4 or 5 steps on the stairs in my house, and they have larger steps, so there's probably like 12 to 13 steps at their place. And I found myself a little bit wobbly going down the stairs, because it sounds ridiculous to say, but it does make total sense. So because everything was taken out of here, all the female bits had been taken out, so now it's like there's some, like it's empty. There's something that was there and it's missing now. So I found that my balance, depending on what it is, and it's more or less with height, it's not really with anything else, but it just depends. Sometimes it really catches me off guard and I feel really off balance. So the odd time, like, you can feel something different, and it's a really hard feeling to explain, and I kind of spent the last week trying to think of how to put that together and explain it. And so today when I walked down the stairs, it reminded me, and I don't think I'm the only one who's experienced it. I can't be, and I wanted to share that because it is a really weird feeling. So yeah, I'll leave it at that, and I'll update another chunk of this video when I am 1 month post-op, and I'll make this all into one, so you guys will be seeing the 2, 3, and 4 week post-op all put into one. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was that since my histo, people have asked me if I've noticed any changes. I personally had not noticed any changes really at all. My face does look a little bit broken out right now, but I've had a bit of a stressful week or two. There was a death in my family, so there's been a few other things going on. It's tax season, so um, yeah, but I believe this is pretty much just stress. It's just been here the last like week. Could be hormones from having a histo, but I'm not gonna say that it is because I've had other things go on and I know that when I get stressed out, I get acne. So we'll wait and see. Um, I'll make a comment about it at the 4 weeks post-op and see if this is cleared up or if it has stayed or gotten worse, whichever. But we'll keep an eye on that and figure out which one it is. Also, I didn't notice it, but my wife said that I seem calmer. I'm able to deal with my emotions better. I can be emotional without being like overly upset. Um, I can deal with things better. I'm not getting as angry at things. I can let things go. I've really gotten angry once this month so far, where it was just like but I kind of needed to get angry, but it wasn't anything like crazy. It wasn't like, whoa, I'm gonna break everything and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I wasn't gonna murder anyone. So, yeah, I guess all I can say is that since my histo, that my hormones have balanced me out even more so than just starting T and still having estrogen being produced in my body. So now with the histo, um, I'm sure that right now I'm at like a period where there are things that are going up and down and like probably I don't know because my body's got to get used to it. But at this point, it seems to be doing all right for me, so I'm pretty happy with that. So um, I think that is probably it. I haven't noticed that my hair has grown in any thicker in the last couple weeks. I don't think my voice has dropped, but I would have to ask other people because it's my voice. I'm used to it, so haven't really noticed. But I will do a 1 year video as well or no, I will do a 1.5 year video for top surgery, as well as a 2 year video coming up around June. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as well, and I will also do the 1 month post-op update as well that will follow this. Talk to you guys later. Peace.